Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are at my aunt and uncle's lake house here in Oregon. And if you guys recall, we just recently did a little garden transformation in their home, and we planted that beautiful hedge of hydrangeas. It looks beautiful, it looks romantic. I love it so much. And I had talked about moving some of the plants from their garden to this garden here at their lake house, and you guys asked to see the lake house. So today we are out here and I want to look at their garden because they just finished remodeling the entire house. And so now my uncle is eager to start doing some things outside. So I want to give you the lay of the land. I don't know when we would actually start planting and doing some things here. They live in, it's kind of a private protected area. So anything that you do here, you have to have permission to do it. And so the first thing we need to do is talk to the city and get utilities and everything to come out here to kind of spray everything for us so we can identify where the water lines, the gas lines, and everything like that is. And then we can start planning out the garden and seeing where we want to add more beautiful plants, more trees, more shrubs, more flowers, all of the beautiful things. So this is the front of the lake house. One of the things that my uncle wants to do, and I think this will also kind of help determine what we do with the space, is he is thinking about seeing if he can move the driveway to this side of the property. So instead of being right here, it would be shifted to this area right over here. So they would just add like a gravel driveway all the way up, which means this whole area here would turn into a big, huge flower bed right here. And for some reason, if we can't do that, we want to start planting trees over here just to create a little bit more privacy for all of the neighbors. So plant some more trees all the way over here. But I told him we have to find out what's under here. And I haven't even really gotten into the soil, so I have to see what the soil situation is like here. And the other big problem, well, not a problem, but I guess challenge that we'll have with planting here is there's a lot of wildlife. There's elks, there are deers, they roam around free. It's a protected area, so it's beautiful. But with that comes some challenges. So we have to be really methodical of the plant material that we select for this space. Obviously, all of these big trees are going to stay. However, there are some of these lower things, like some of these rhododendrons that just look half dead or maybe like 70-80% dead. I would love to remove some of this stuff. I would still leave all of these beautiful ferns here. They do need to be cleaned up quite a bit. You can see there's a lot of dead around them. So even coming in to clean these a bit, I think that would look really pretty. And if we do keep the driveway here, I would like to come in and define this bed quite a bit more. So what does that mean? I would love to come in and bring compost, kind of weed things out, fuel the dirt, see how it is, and see if we can continue planting some pretty ferns and some really low maintenance plants, because this is not their main house, so they're not going to be here full time. So I have to be, methodical about that as well. Things that don't require too much care. So if we walk back here, let's walk towards the house. So that is the main house, and this was it was kind of an apartment that was added to it, and now my uncle has converted it to a garage. Here, I'll just show you really quick. And the plan is to make this into a TV/game room. And I think it's going to keep it divided. So this will be like a TV, the couch, maybe a pool table. I'm not sure what the whole plan is. There's a big bathroom here. It does need to be updated a little bit, but there's like a bathroom right there. And if we swing back this way, there's the garage, like a proper garage, I guess, over here. So they're going to keep this space because they can put their four-wheelers and tools and all of those things. And this would be more of just the game room. So coming back here, and you're probably going to see the neighbors because everybody's out working at their lake houses this week. We would continue planting some trees just right along here. And then maybe some things like right down there, continue with the fern. I think that would be really beautiful. I just love all of the beautiful fern out here. It's just very naturalistic. It goes with the house, the location, all of that good stuff. So actually, let's go over here before we make our way down to the water. So this area here, I would like to work with the space versus against it. I think this little bed here is really nice, so we can plant some pretty flowers over here, or not necessarily flowers, but maybe some perennials and shrubs that flower. I think that would be a really good space for it. And again, this could be the potential future driveway. So he's going to find out sooner than later, or he's going to see if he can pull permits to do that here. Again, if they don't, then we continue leaving this as an open grassy area, but just start creating again more beds, defining some beds to add more interest, because it's just so open right now, which is really beautiful on its own. But I think it could even be better if we come in with some more plant material and just define the space. I think having this open area is going to be great though, because, you know, we like to play sports. We play soccer, we play ball, anything like that. So it's a nice big area for us to all come out here and play cornhole, all of that. There's obviously the back too, but this is also a really nice area for us to have kind of open like this. All right, swinging you guys back this way. So the property continues on, and you can see again, it's just kind of open here. These neighbors next to him are lovely. So I think what he wants to do is just do some like low growing things right along here. Same again with this side. I kind of want to continue this situation all the way around over here, so we can continue bringing some of these rocks all the way through, maybe doing like a cute little evergreen right here at the corner, just to kind of break it up. And then we continue planting some of the same material right over here. So this is the back side of the house. And I don't know that we're going to do like too much in this space over here. Really just clean it up, like weed all of this, maybe bring in some mulch, because it's just very, very brown. So I think just bringing mulch here would make a world of a difference. This is a little, I don't even know what you call this space, but it's a space that's between the main house and the garage / apartment that used to be here. So right now it's acting as kind of a catch-all for my uncle. He has his paddle boards here, some wood from, I think, the deck project that they just recently did. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I think he's going to just keep it as a space where he can bring in like wood, extra construction material for projects. He's going to be doing a fire pit. So this could be an area where he just keeps these things. And I think he would like to move some of the paddle boards under the deck. However, I like it here. I think it looks kind of cool. All right, if we swing back down this way, and we'll actually go through, well, we'll go through here. This is the deck, and I'll take you guys inside the house, because I feel like you're going to want to see inside the house. It's really nice. I really like it. And you have a beautiful view from the deck, which I'll show you guys as well. So down here, this is going to be a little bit of a tricky area, because my uncle likes it because he can come down with his four-wheeler to just haul things back and forth. But I told him over time, I think it's going to be critical that you put in proper steps. So similar to how the neighbor has done it right here, you see like the concrete steps, having those come, let's say, gosh, maybe like start like a pad right here. We have the stairs going down. This leaves this area to plant, I don't know, maybe just a bulk of ferns over here, just really impactful and green, same variety, same texture. I think that would be really pretty. Keep this area a little bit open as it is. Again, just come in with the mulch. I'm not sure what the situation is. Maybe it was extra material, or maybe there used to be, I actually have no idea. I have to ask him. It's really random that there's these bricks right here. But anyways, so if we come down, so you see over time, it's just going to be, I think, safer to have some stairs that maybe land you right here. You have a little landing pad, and then you continue on to the backyard, which is the lake, which is a beautiful view. It's so peaceful here. Now this area, he would like to come in and eventually build like a deck, or lay down some, I don't know if he wants to do stone or if they're going to do wood. And he actually was talking about only doing it under this deck here, but I'm thinking he should just extend it all the way out, Okay, stay with me. And then he can put a grill out here because he's talking about doing it on the other side, but I think on this side would be better. So he can have a grill here. They could also bring in more seating area down here. They could even maybe do like a jacuzzi or a hot tub if they wanted. So there's a lot of possibilities in this space. And again, we're not trying to build the Taj Mahal. This is a lake after all, and it's the lake house. It's somewhere they get away on the weekends. It's somewhere where my cousins, we can come to and hang out and enjoy and be out in nature. But I want it to be beautiful. I want them to come out here and have an experience every time that they're out here, especially because they're going to be spending so much time outside. I want it to be an extension of all of the beautiful work that they did indoors, and also just a calming like getaway, right? And I feel like there's so much beautiful nature around you that you don't need a ton to make it spectacular. I think just having beautiful plant material and repeating some of that throughout the entire property is going to be so impactful and just really elevate the space even more. All right, so let me spin you guys around and we'll go down here. So I think this area he wants to kind of leave open. Sergey and him right now are, I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something with the boat. I don't know. Anyways, I do want to extend this bed over here. So my idea, again, leave that deck, leave that whole area into like a little outdoor kitchen situation. And then we bring, maybe not even the rocks, but maybe we just outline and create a bed right out here. And it'll come right over here and kind of wrap its way around. And it'll meet the deck right there by where those pillars are. And then this could all be planted up. Wouldn't that look so pretty? This is my initial review. This is like, nothing is definitive yet, but I'm just spitting ideas out there on how we can improve the space even more. So I don't know, we're gonna sit with it. I'm gonna take some pictures and really think about it over fall and winter time and see the timeline of when they want to get started on this project. But I'm excited with all of the potential that this space has. A lot of it will just remain a grassy area. He wants to put out a fire pit out here, so I don't know if that means we put out some pavers to come out here, and he wants the fire pit right in the middle or off to the side. That way, again, it leaves some open area for play. Now, close to the water, this is interesting. Close to the water, I want to ask him, can we plant things here? Because it'd be really fun to bring some like wild flowers and just kind of sprinkle them throughout here. I see some like foxglove, some random things. So I don't know what the restrictions are for that, but that could be really fun. And I think it would just brighten up this area even more. And again, with that water as the backdrop, just look at how beautiful everything looks. Isn't that great? All right, from back here, I'm just taking a look. We're talking out loud together. In my mind, you guys are talking out loud with me. I do want to remove the bamboo. I don't think it's doing much for the space. That little rhododendron, definitely remove it. I think this looks okay. I don't know how I feel about this tree over here. I think we could do something better is my idea. I don't know if we can take it out, but again, I need to ask my uncle a lot of questions about the restrictions and regulations of this little town. So we'll find out more. If we can replace it, it'll be kind of fun to put another tree there. I'm just trying to think, or maybe, what if, hold on, let me think out loud. What if we made a bed right there, leave it like open, so we create a bed on either side of a little area, and we bring out the path just like a little bit into it, and then you walk out and you're into the beautiful garden. Does that make sense? So it'd be like plant material here, some plant material here, and then that leaves like an open walkway, and you come out and then you have the grassy area. I think that could work. We'll think about it. Open to ideas. Let's hear it in the comments. What are we thinking for this space? It's hard to come out and then really think about what we want to do. I think I need to spend more time out here to feel out the space more. And luckily they're only about, I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes away from our house. So it's not too long of a drive. So I feel like we need to come out and really see this garden through fall and then through winter and see how everything looks then. All right, so this is the view from this side, and here is the other pathway to come down. So that's where our car is, right up there, and then you can walk down the stairs. I think eventually he'll also do concrete stairs all the way down. We have the little landing pad, and then this is where we can stop the landing pad and then create, again, a bed right here with some beautiful plants, also some beautiful plants on this side. And then it kind of opens up to this beautiful lake. And it wouldn't be anything tall because we don't want to obstruct the view at all. We want this to be the view from up top, from below, and everything in between. So we have to find out what is in here and see if we can plant it, because I do like the foundation that we have here. It's almost like a tiered garden. So we can just continue leaving that on without really doing a lot of like infrastructure over here, because I don't think it's necessary. I think we just kind of follow the land and what it looks like now and work with it. So remove some of these shrubs that are not really doing much for the space, plant some new beautiful things, again, things that are going to be deer resistant, and then carry that throughout here, and then add more plant material right throughout here. Even over here, like under the stairs, just like cover this whole area. You know, like just bring more green into these open spaces, clean up all of these weeds, these rocks, just clean it all up. And I think that's going to look really natural and really beautiful. Okay, so let me bring you guys up top and we'll go to the deck and we'll go inside and I'll show you guys the inside. And here again, here's a little opportunity. Definitely plant material, plant material, plant material. Every time I see open space like this, I'm like, plants, plants, plants. Even just bringing in mulch, I think would make such a big difference in how this space looks right now, because it's just looking so bare and open. And the house is beautiful. The view is beautiful. I want the landscape to match all of it. I feel like I can just take my uncle's and aunt's credit card and just go to town with buying plant material, because I feel like the landscape just can be so much better. And I think it's going to be so beautiful when it's all said and done. And of course, it's not going to all be all at once, but I think just starting out with the small things, cleaning up, the weeding, bring in the mulch, remove some of the things that we know we don't like and that are not really adding a lot to the space, I think is going to be really great. Like some of these things we will leave just because if we're not replacing it right away, we're just going to expose their house, you know, their windows. We had the bedroom, there's a bedroom right over here. So we want to still continue, like have a little bit of privacy, unless he says, okay, we're going to dig things out and we're going to plant new trees immediately. Yes, I am all for that. So I want to be more conservative and not just so like, let's do it. You know what I mean? Because I get like that. I get really excited. Like when somebody talks to me about a project, I'm like, okay, are we doing it? Like, what we're going to do it? We're going to do it today. Can we go now? So I get like, I pick up that momentum real quick, and then it's hard to stop, right? Because it's like all of the ideas are flowing and it's exciting and all of those things. So we'll see how they're feeling. I know they're going to be going on a trip soon. They're actually going back down to Brazil to see my grandma. And I think they're going to be gone for, I don't know how long they're going to be gone for, maybe a month. All right, so let's go inside, show you guys the house. Hi, Goldie. Oh, don't escape. Hi. She's so cute. Come here. Hi, come on. Hi. Okay, so this is the house and it's really beautiful. And I love it because everything smells so fresh and clean. And I love that like new construction smell. Now it's funny because the only thing that they've left in this house is the stained glass. They wanted to honor the construction, the beautiful work that the stained glass, whoever did it, the artist did. And it's so pretty. And it's actually really bright. Look at that. I really love it. I'm so happy that they decided to keep it. And of course, these big windows, you just have a perfect view of everything outside. And I don't know the history of this house. I need to ask my aunt. Maybe she'll jump on the camera with us. But real quick, I have to show you this. She's going to laugh at me. These are my aunt's gardening gloves. Look at how little they are. She's got tiny little hands. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? Anyways, I saw that. I am. I'm calling you out and showing everybody how little you are. Okay, wait. I'm going to mic my aunt up and she's going to take us through the house real quick. This is my Aunt Gigi.
Hi.
I'm getting behind her because she's so little and I look like a giant next to her. Okay, she's going to walk us through the house and give us a little backstory. All right, so walk us through. Tell us what was done.
So everything has been done. Because the house it's not a very old house. It was built in the 80s. And the older man that lived here didn't take care of anything. So he just lived here for 40 years and didn't do anything. So it was kind of like, it's cold in here. So it was outdated, you know. Right. It wasn't like falling on our heads, right, on his head. But it was outdated. So we did the floors, of course. The main thing we did, this is, you know, the wood stove is brand new.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
We paint everything. We did new lightings. Yeah. New things like that. And then the bedrooms, we just basically only floors also. Yeah. And we put some frame in the windows because it didn't have a frame. Yeah. But yeah, basically painted and did the floors. Sure. And then this is the other bedroom. Our bedroom that we call it's our bedroom. The same, we just painted and did the windows. Bathroom is brand new. So the bathroom was gutted all the way to the frames. So when they start tearing down, because they had a wood panel here that I love, that I want to keep it. But when they start doing the remodel, it had a lot of bats and bugs. Oh, wow. So then, it was an old bathtub and it was dark green. So this was completely redone.
Okay, you guys, before we go down, me and my aunt love antiques. So you'll see some really cool pieces. Yeah. And there's actually some antique stores here at the beach.
That's what we got.
Yeah. So we're gonna go antiquing together. But I just love like all of the like little pieces, and they're still moving some things in and out. So I'm sure like the bedrooms are going to have more things. I think the main goal was to just get the beds here because the family is starting to use it. But I feel like every time they come, they bring in a little bit more decor.
This was beautiful that we bought.
Yeah, I love
and
this
we had
piece.
saved it too. Yeah, I love that piece too.
It's so pretty.
I feel like I should have kept in Portland.
Yeah, well, eventually. The Portland house has really beautiful things. But wait, let's go downstairs. I want to show everybody downstairs. So I'll let you go down.
So the stairs were completely redone because when they took the carpets were really rolled.
Sure. So this is the bedroom with the two beds. I love this room because
which Danny walked in and says, "Those are the twins."
Oh, so I have twin cousins, you guys. And so they're like, this is the twins' rooms. I mean, they're adults now, and one of them just had a baby, but still.
But this is just like where the twins, their bedroom was set up. Remember?
Yeah. And it was like this.
Yeah. The colors, because it's navy and blue. Yeah. And that's another piece that is.
I remember this.
This is another one.
Are you sure?
The lady that gave to me, she's 105 years old right now, and this came from Italy, from her mother. So this is older than the one. The one you're thinking is the one that was in Julia's room, and we painted. Yes. That one is old, but this one is even older. And see, look,
so cool.
It's a
little storage.
But look, it's a secret.
Oh, cool.
Your uncle found a bill. From 1800s in here. Yeah, he has it.
This is like, I love stuff like this.
This is the TV room. We're going to put a TV in the wall. We haven't done it yet.
And so here's the thing, guys. I talked to you guys, I showed you guys the garage. So my uncle wants to make that into like a extra flow TV room, theater room / game room. Yeah. That way, if they want to watch anything like super late at night, we can move over there. So we're not disturbing anybody who wants to go to sleep. So this space is really, really nice. It's all coming together so nicely. Yeah. And it's just, it takes time to get a whole house.
We thought we'd call my office / another bed, because that's also 2 other beds.
Oh yeah,
a day bed.
Yeah, day bed. Yeah, that's perfect. Little
and then my little desk.
Table.
Yeah.
Yep, the laundry
room, which could be a bedroom too.
Yeah, this could also be like a little butler's pantry. If we have parties, we could do like prep work here.
Yeah, put a... And I was telling Sergey, this had all around cabinets, but he took everything out.
He took everything out.
Because it stinks, he said.
Oh.
And also
my
here.
uncle and I are so much alike.
Yeah.
And then over here, my uncle says he wants to put another bathroom here.
Yeah.
I think it's just like a utility.
It's a heater. Yeah, the heater. Yeah.
Yeah.
He feels like we need another bathroom inside the house. I mean, it's another one there during the day is fine, but at night, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I tell him, who goes to the bathroom at night? I don't. But.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go upstairs. I want to show you guys the tile in the kitchen really quick.
I didn't want to touch the kitchen. He wanted to remodel the kitchen.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
No, I like it.
I said to him, no.
I know. When you guys were getting ready, I was like, no. Look at this.
The kitchen, I told him I refused to remodel because I love the tiles. And so everything, you know, is new.
Right.
Appliance. And then we installed this little
dishwasher. The dishwasher? Yeah.
Yeah, it was no dishwasher. I lost a drawer, but...
Yeah, that's okay.
I didn't think I needed a dishwasher.
Yeah, I'm so obsessed with these tiles.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love them too.
I love them.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I told him I'm not going to touch the
She's the boss, okay?
Even the cat, you know, he said, oh, but I said, this is, you know, real wood. It's not like...
Right. Oh, yeah, because I remember he said he wanted to change the cabinets, but you wouldn't let him.
No. I said, yeah.
And here is the view from the top of the deck. Hi. You're on camera. Yes, you are. Sergey's shy. He's camera shy. He doesn't like to be on camera. And there's my uncle. Oh, my uncle's hiding? I already got you on camera earlier. They're so shy. So here is the rest of the deck. So it's a really, really beautiful deck, and it kind of just wraps around to the side here where we came from the front. And again, here's that little side part that we're going to be planting up. Hopefully the bottom deck will also extend out here. Again, we can do, I don't know, like I said, a jacuzzi. We could do another dining table so we don't have to come up and down. We can just eat down there. That would be really lovely. And then, of course, just this view up here is just going to remain open because it's just so pretty. Anyways, that will wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed walking around with me, seeing the garden or the state of the garden right now, the house, all of the possible ideas that we have for this space. I'm very excited about. I can't wait to hear your guys's or read your guys's comments down below. The one thing I do have to keep in mind again are the deers, because my uncle said they come out and it's just, there's no way of getting around them. So we have to be really thoughtful of what we're going to be planting. And I do have like a list of really great plants that are supposed to be deer resistant. Actually, I'll pop some up on the screen for you guys. But if there's any others you're aware of that maybe I don't call out, let me know, especially also with like trees and some of the shrubs, because I think to have big anchor plants like that is going to make a difference. Where perennials, again, I just want to keep things that are going to be low maintenance. And I think perennials are for the most part, but I just don't want to create a ton more work for them. And just think about having things that are going to be structurally beautiful all seasons long. So even if it's like a deciduous tree, if it has like beautiful branching, if we have any plants that hold on to like their seed pods through the winter time, anything like that, that's what I want to just add more impact to their garden, because this is a house that they will come to all year round. So anyways, I'm really excited about this space. I cannot wait. My uncle has to do some digging first before we actually start planting, find out where some of those lines are so we can be mindful when we are planning things out. But I'm very, very excited about this new space. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today in their garden, checking out their house, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.